Hello my lovely people, boys and girls, welcome to my Holiday Addict channel. My name is Marina and I'm here to take you through another walk around of another beautiful city I had a chance to visit. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I try to encourage you to actively participate by leaving a comment. Riga, the capital of Latvia, is a city known for its beautiful old town, but also has plenty to offer beyond its historical center. To find out about most interesting neighborhood, I decided to take another free walking tour about Riga Market and Moscow District, and I'm glad I did that. The name Moscow District came from the road called Moscow Road. It has nothing to do with the Soviet Union past. Name of the road came simply because it is a direct road to Russia and Belarus. This district also home of Leticia neighborhood. Recently, Leticia is not only getting its old name back, but also a second life. Union, Free Riga, which opens abandoned houses for culture and art projects, made this neighborhood very cool. But I hope it won't become one of those places with 5-year-old lattes must-visit tourist attraction and lose its magic. This very large building is a Belarusian Embassy, but there's only 2 people live there, security guard and a cleaning lady, because all the relationship between Latvia and Belarus was cut off. Central Market, located near city center, and it is one of the largest and most vibrant markets in Europe. Housed in 5 architecturally imposing food pavilion built in the 1920s. Originally used as a military airship hangars, they are later transformed into the market venue. The market offers a wide range of fresh produce, local delicacy, clothing and souvenirs. It's a great place to experience a local atmosphere and sample some Latvian cuisine. A lot of Latvians still prefer shopping on the market and not in the supermarket because food is cheaper and a lot fresher. This freedom monument was put here when Latvia became independent country first time around, and it survived the Soviet Union. But you see this on the top lady? She's obviously represent freedom and 3 stars. It's a 3 region of Latvia, but in the Soviet time they renamed it and they said that this lady is Mother Russia, and 3 stars is the 3 Baltic states, Latvia, Estonia and Lithuania. Just walking around Riga. I don't know where I'm going, but have you noticed how green this city is? Obviously it's not a lot of greenery yet. The leaves, look, they just start coming out, but you can just imagine in about 2 weeks this will be all lovely and green. I've heard about Riga's beautiful Art Nouveau buildings before visiting, and I was wondering where to find them. The answer is just walk around the center and look straight ahead and up. Everywhere you go, you see absolutely amazing buildings. During the late 19th century, Riga experienced rapid economic development. It grew by 88% between 1897 and 1913. Riga was the 3rd largest city in the Baltic region. Between 1910 and 1913, almost 500 new buildings were built in Riga annually, and most of them were in Art Nouveau style. If there is one street an absolute have to visit in Riga is Albert Street, named after Bishop Albert, who founded Riga more than 100 years ago. The street is a trademark thanks to its eclectic Art Nouveau buildings. If you are an architect lover, you can visit the Riga Art Nouveau Center, which is the only museum in the Baltic that entirely showcases the history of Art Nouveau movement, and also located in Albert Street. I've been walking for about 20 minutes, and this is the third park on my way. How quiet. In the middle of town center, green, and the birds singing. Can you hear this? Look at this one, this tree, totally covered in bird houses. Look. It looks cool, and it's great for the birds in the winter. This building across the river is a Latvian National Library, and it's been designed, architect, he was American, but originally he was from Latvia, and this was his last project. Unfortunately, he's died 1 year after this library was finished. I can't remember the name of him. I'm gonna put this on the screen. Riga is quite a movie set. There was Sherlock Holmes, which is made in 70s Soviet film, which was filmed in Riga, and this street in the film pretended to be in London. Obviously back then you couldn't go on the film set to abroad. It was really hard. But even now, a lot of, British films do this too, a lot of Russian ones, they are filming Riga pretended to be London, Paris, Brussels. So this is the Baker Street. By the way, our late queen watched Soviet Sherlock Holmes, and she thought it was best Sherlock Holmes she's ever seen. And I think so too. So if you're interested, you can go on YouTube. It's quite dark, because obviously they try to recreate London, but it's very good. And Sherlock Holmes himself as a character, if you ever read Arthur Conan Doyle, you will think he's just come alive a step out of the book. Kipsala is an island in Riga, just over the Vansu Bridge, and it's a unique place for a slow walk where old meets new. The architecture here must be highlighted without doubt. The old wooden houses are set well together with newly finished buildings. I've got this impression that Latvia has very big gap between rich and poor. This house is huge. Look at this house they built. And prices, I look in the estate agent, are quite high. But average salary here is 1,500 euros a month, and minimum wages is 500. So you need to have a lot of money to have something like this. So they probably have a big gap between rich and poor. But like everywhere else, all these old buildings gonna go. This one and something like this will be built instead. It's a lot of development around this area because it's right by the river. Nice views, and I notice it's quite nice cars as well outside. So probably new up and coming area, I would say, because quite a few buildings still falling apart. but there's a lot of lovely buildings, lovely houses, big lovely houses. Like this one, you see they try to cover up, but some there fell down. This is probably a new place for development, but people live there. I saw people inside. This old built house in the back, but this one all look like been done up. Old houses, but been done up from outside. You see this area right by the river, and just across the bridge is an old town. And that concludes my video exploring the alternative side of Riga, offering a refreshing perspective beyond the old town. As I venture through the lesser-known neighborhood, I discover a vibrant and diverse city filled with the hidden gems, modern architecture, and an array of cultural experiences. I hope this video has inspired you to explore beyond the well-known paths and discover the alternative side of Riga. Remember, there's always more to a city than meets the eye. I hope you enjoyed this journey. I will say goodbye to Riga, but not Latvia. I will be visiting a beautiful coastal town of Jūrmala. So don't miss my next video where I will go to Latvian seaside. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and of course subscribe to my channel. Ar Dievu Riga!